everyone. So today is March 29th and it's the end of the month, so I'm gonna do a monthly favorites. And March has been like a kind of weird time since Canada is currently on social isolation due to the virus spreading. So yeah, it's been kind of lonely, but these are the things I've been using to kind of make me feel better about the situation and have been comforting me. So maybe if it's useful to you, you can also use them. So the first thing I want to talk about is this book. It's the Humans of New York Stories book, and I got this a while back. I want to say I got it in first year, so that was about 4 years ago, which I think is crazy. But when I first got it, I put some sticky notes in it, as you can see here. And these are just some of my favorite quotes or stories that I read during that time. When I first started looking at this book again, I looked at those pages first, and honestly it warmed my heart to read those stories, because with everything going on, it's just like important not to be negative and read the news all the time, and instead I've been like kind of looking at this to have more optimism of what's going on around the world, because I know like this is just temporary and it's up to us to kind of like social isolate and take measures so that we can hopefully have a summer 2020. So similar to the Facebook page, it has a bunch of stories and pictures like this. You can see a lot more stories online, but I just like having physical books because I'm kind of old school, and even right now, even for my novels and stuff, I don't really like using ebooks or anything digital because I think it takes away from like the book itself, if that makes sense. And since I work in tech all day, I kind of look at my phone and my laptop all day. So after work, I kind of like to take a break from using my phone and my laptop and try to do other things like reading, cooking, and just other things. So my second favorite is this coffee, which is also a throwback because I used to drink this every day when I was in Korea, and it just gives me really good memories. So this is the Maximum Mocha Gold Mild Coffee Mix. And while I really enjoy Americanos, I can't really get that during this time because a lot of coffee shops are closed, and I just don't want to like go in the morning just to get coffee and come back. It already has the sugar and the coffee and the milk powder in it, so you just have to add hot water and it's good to go. And usually I don't like hot coffee, but this just tastes really good. It's very sweet, so if you're not into that, I don't really recommend it, but it's a change of beverage other than water because that's all I have at home. So yeah, I really like this. So if you have access to it or are on your weekly grocery store haul at a Korean market, I highly recommend this. And my next favorite would have to be my Hydro Flask. So this is probably my favorite thing throughout like all year because I love water, and this keeps your water really cold or really hot. And I know for Asians, like our parents always tell us to drink hot water, and I personally don't do that because I just don't like the taste and waiting for it to like cool down. And I'm just used to drinking cold water. I think it's probably because I grew up in a Western environment, and if you put ice overnight, it actually stays like that. So I always have this water bottle next to me and filled before I sleep, so when I wake up, I have some water to drink. And then I'll get ready for work and go downstairs, refill up some more water to keep on my desk so I'm hydrated throughout the day. If you're working from home and you're lazy like me and don't want to go downstairs all the time for water, I highly recommend getting a water bottle like this. And then my next favorite is this moisturizer. It's the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion, and my skin has been really dry these days because I'm staying inside and my heat is still on because it's still cold in Canada. So I've been using this and it's been really good. I started using this before the outbreak, and my friend Vanessa actually recommended this to me, and it's really good for a drugstore moisturizer, and it's honestly better than some of the moisturizers I've gotten from Sephora or Korean brands. It has very simple ingredients and it's dermatologist approved, so I think it's kind of good for all skin types. But for me and my friend Vanessa, our skin type is dry, so yeah, I think it really works well. If you have normal to dry skin, highly recommend. And my next favorite is the Neogen Green Tea Foam Cleanser, and this has been one of my favorite things since Korea. This is actually my new bottle. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm running out of my other one, which is in my washing room right now. It has green tea leaves in the bottle, if you can see. I'm trying to focus it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's green tea leaves here, and it just kind of like ferments and is really good for the skin. Honestly, I'm not a dermatologist and I don't really know that much about skin, but it works really well for me. And since it's a foaming cleanser, it'll remove all the water soluble dirt and stuff that's on your face after your oil cleanser. It clears my acne like really fast. If I have a pimple, if I then use this at night after I sleep, it's kind of like gone the next day or very reduced in size. But I must say, it leaves my skin feeling kind of dry when I use it sometimes. So I only use this like, I want to say 2 times a week when I have a breakout or anything. Other than that, I use my Innisfree cleanser. And my next favorite is this t-shirt. And it's kind of random, but it's an oversized Levi t-shirt I got a few years ago. And it's just nice to lounge around in since I'm not doing anything. And a lot of my calls are just voice calls. So I don't really have to ever like dress up my top during video calls because my company doesn't really do that. So yeah, I just kind of wear this all day, and I am very guilty of not washing this for more than a week, but you know, it's fine. I'm not sweating anyways, and it's very comfortable because it's a guy's large, so it's very flowy. And if you're a girl, it's black, so you know that means you don't have to wear the, you know, you can just walk around. Even if you have brothers or fathers, you don't have to wear a bra. And I love how like for guys t-shirts, the sleeves are actually long, so it goes up to here. Unlike girls t-shirts, sometimes they're like kind of like cropped weird, which I don't really like. I don't really like that look. So yeah, this is very nice. And another favorite I have is K-dramas. During this break from society, I have binged 2 K-dramas. So the first one I watched was Crash Landing on You, and this is all over the internet, so I needed to watch it to find out what everyone was going crazy over. It was very cute, very sweet, and very touching. Crash Landing on You is basically about this rich girl who has a company in Seoul, and she was testing a new product, like I think it's called paragliding, a paragliding suit. There was a storm and she accidentally landed in North Korea, and then she met this very good looking Korean military man. It was just very interesting to see her adjusting to a new way of life and how like strong she is. And yeah, I don't want to ruin it, so I guess I'm gonna have to watch it to find out what happens. And Abyss is it's kind of like a mystery, and I really liked it because first of the actor, and he looks like this, so of course I liked it because I mean, like, look at this. But other than him, the drama itself was also really good. The first episode starts with the male protagonist dying, and he gets revived through this orb called Abyss. And I know it sounds kind of dumb, but if you watch it, it's just like, it makes sense, okay? It's a K-drama and it's like television, so you know things are kind of like not really what happens in real life. So he gets revived, and he's revived into a very, very good looking man, because before that he was kind of on the bigger side and not that attractive. And he got revived, and then no one believed he was actually who he was because he looked hella different. And then there's this girl that he's had a crush on since he was a kid, and she also gets killed, but not an accident. She gets killed because someone murders her. And before she died, she was very pretty, very smart, but she was kind of like, she kind of knew it and she kind of took advantage of it. So when she got reborn, she wasn't as pretty as she once was, and no one believes that she is actually that girl. And then Chamin, which is the main male protagonist, tells her who he is and who she is, and then they try to figure out who killed her together, because Chamin is the main prospect of who killed her. So yeah, they're trying to figure out who killed her, and while they're learning it, they learn a lot about each other and things and clues about a case she was previously working on. So yeah, you guys should watch it. It's really good, it's really cute. Yeah, I just really liked it. And another favorite is kind of random, but I'm gonna just tell you, is TikTok. And I downloaded this ironically, but I've been addicted to it, and I'm 23, so I feel kind of old when I look at things, because when I go to people's profile, it literally says 18, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Why am I watching these kids? But honestly, I'm so bored right now, and like the content and music on it is actually like very, very good. So if you're old, just watch it. Honestly, you don't really have to tell your friends, but sharing videos is fun with your friends. So if you are bored, this is a very good way to kill time. But it is kind of a trap, because when you're sitting around, you just realize you've been like watching it for 3 hours and you're like, oh my god, it is 2 a.m. These are kind of things I've been using to kill time during social isolation. So if you like any of these things or want to learn more or other things I've been doing, I'm going to make some more content about that. And I hope everyone is staying safe and staying home. And I hope that we all get through this soon so we can make memories for spring and summer. And I do not think 2020 is canceled. And I hope when this is all over, we can go out to local businesses to support them because they are going through a rough patch during this time, and be more kind to frontline and essential workers that kept our communities running during this time, like healthcare workers, grocery store workers, and just people that continue to work despite all the fear in the world. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!